With this recipe or with this method, this is going to be the end of the enemy's wickedness in your life, that of your family, and everything that has to do with you. So do you have anyone that is troubling your life and you're innocent? Do you have something and someone else is trying to collect that from you because he or she is more than you, either spiritual or physically? Or do you have anyone trying to frustrate your life spiritually or physically? Or do you have somebody that is threatening your life, or somebody that have casted spell, that have done a lot of projection and evil into your life, and you want an instant back to sender, you want an instant manifestation, you want to pray so that the effective of your prayer will start working, or whatever they've planned to you will go to them? Do you know that you can use only reading psalm, making prayers with psalm, to do this? Do you know that psalm is very, very powerful? There is spiritual benefit attached to every verses of psalm, that when you use it in a particular situation, you get an instant result. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you this powerful and faster back to sender prayer using psalm. But before then, stay tuned, let me share with you. Welcome back to my channel. I greet you, depend on where you're watching me from, or welcome back to my page, depend on where you see this video. Yeah, hello, welcome back to my channel or to my page. Thank you for stopping by. If today is your first time, my name is Promise. So here I share about the spiritual tips and health tips, how to use natural things for these uses. So if you find it helpful and you want to know more, please do subscribe. I promise you, you are not going to regret it. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you always be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back today. I love you and stay blessed. So guys, welcome back to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be revealing to you, I'm going to be teaching you once again another powerful psalm to return evil back to sender. Another powerful psalm to pray with exactly 12 o'clock a.m., 1 o'clock a.m., 2 o'clock a.m., 3 o'clock a.m. to return every projections of the enemies back to sender, every negative words that have spoken into your life back to sender. Are you the type that you are sick and you've gone to different hospitals and yet no medications is working for you? You've tried so many things, yes, the sickness refused to go. Or you've gone through medications, you've done all, and medically you are fine, but you know that spiritually or your body system is not fine. Try this recipe. Whoever that is involved, or whoever that is that did this to you, with this method, that particular thing will return back to the sender. Or do you have somebody physically that is collecting what belongs to you? Maybe you have a land, you have a property, you have your one thing or the other, and someone else is trying to take that from you. Try this recipe. Believe me, you are going to see the instant manifestation of it. Now, psalms are very, very powerful. Every verse in psalm is a powerful weapon, is a blessing, is a means by which you pray, depend on the situation that you're into. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you how to use these two psalms to return back to sender. This is a back to sender prayer. That you do this prayer when you know that things are not good into your life. Maybe somebody is threatening your life and all that. Now, the psalm that you need to read is Psalm 23 and Psalm 35. Very powerful psalm to revenge, or very powerful psalm to send every negative things back to sender, or to whatever that it is that somebody did to you. Believe you me, by doing this or by following this procedure, that particular thing is going to be the end of it. Now, this is how to use this. Let me tell you, when you want to make use of this, you have to make use of it within this period that I mentioned, either by 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and 3 a.m. Any of this time. I didn't say you should start from 12 and close by 3, but if you can do that, it's fine. It adds more fire to your prayers. But pray according to your strength and according to your desire, and follow your spirit. Okay, now this is how to make the prayer. Now let's assume I'm talking about the spiritual aspect of it. Now, what I mean by spiritual aspect of it, there is some situation that you are going through that you don't actually know what is wrong to you. Maybe you are sick and you've taken drugs. Yes, that sickness refused to go. maybe you are into business, or you are doing one thing or the other, and there is no progress. You have put in all your effort, you've borrowed money and added in your business, yes, business is falling. You will sell your market, at the end of the time you are looking for your money. So these things is a spiritual projection. All right, it happens in a spiritual realm. Physically you'll be struggling without giving account of it. All right, so use this method. Or you are the type that whenever you sleep you keep having bad dreams, you keep seeing faces of dead people, try this recipe. Now, based on the physical aspect of it, maybe you have a something, maybe you bought a land, or maybe you have a property, or you have one thing or the other, and somebody is trying to take that away from you. Or maybe somebody reported you to so many evil places without you doing anything to the person. I am talking about this recipe when you are innocent. If you know that you are not innocent, please make sure you ask for forgiveness before you go ahead to do this. If you are the type you always have evil mindset, this particular thing might not work for you. But when you know that you are very, very free from all these things, now get this psalm. When it's this time that I mentioned, wake up by that particular time. Okay, now you are going to read the psalm. Each of the psalm, you read it three times. When you are reading this psalm, you are going to feel the sensation, you are going to feel the attraction. When you read this psalm, if you have not read this psalm before, you understand the reason why I said you should do. Now, when you are reading it with understanding, when you are reading it with focus, you will also connect in a spiritual way. So nobody will tell you what to pray, because by so doing, before you read these two psalms three times each, your spiritual life is going to be high. You understand? Just try it, but don't forget to come back to share your testimony. Now, like I said, you need these two psalms, Psalm 23 and Psalm 35. So now, first of all, you thank God, you thank the universe, thank God for everything that He did for you. Okay? Then after you done that, ask for mercy. We are as sinners, as you know. So after asking for mercy, read these psalms. Then after reading these psalms, you can sit to read this psalm, you can stand to read this psalm, it's fine. Then after reading the psalm, stand barefoot and make declarations. Pray according to that situation. Tell God that from now to 7 days, that whosoever that is did that particular thing, you mentioned that thing to you, that particular thing should go back to the sender. That you are using these verses of Psalm that you have read or that you are reading to return everything, whether spiritual, whether physical, that have done into your life, that whosoever that did it to you. Now let me tell you, when you are doing any of this and you are not sure of a particular person, don't mention anybody's name. God Almighty knows who is against you. He's a spiritual being, so He knows all your enemy minus one. So if you are not sure of a particular person, don't start guessing, so that what you prayed will not come back to you. So always be sensitive, always be serious when you are doing something like this. But if you know that you are sure, like I said, under the physical aspect of it, maybe you are dragging your own property with somebody, you know that this thing is yours. You can start mentioning the person's name when you are making your prayers. That's why you are being specific. But in a situation you don't know the person, please, I beg you, don't mention anybody. Just tell God that you are using this as a point of God. Whosoever under this earth that live, that breathes, that drink water, that use all the earthly earth to pray. Earth things is water is involved. Everyone drinks water. Sand is involved, which is the earth. Everyone step on the sand, right? Fire is involved. Everyone eats food that comes from fire. Air is involved. Everyone breathes. These are the 4 elements. Okay, so you are using all these things as a point of contact. Like you are using it. You just use it and make your prayers after you're done reading the psalm. Tell God that anybody under this earth that benefit from any of these 4 elements, that has a hand in that particular thing that you're going through or that is happening to you, that from today henceforth, that if that person benefit from any of this that I mentioned or you are mentioning, that is your own wish. You can pray for long life. You can pray for good health for the person. You can, so that is how, anything that you want, you just talk to God about it. But I want to tell you the powerful spiritual benefit of Psalm 23 and Psalm 35 for back to sender. It worked like magic. Try it and see wonders of God. Please, after that, don't forget to come back to share your testimony. Thank you all for watching. Stay blessed. Share the video, like it, and give it a thumbs up. See you in my next one. Stay blessed wherever you are. Bye.